everybody! Welcome back to Northern Lion Plays The Binding of Isaac Rebirth. We're almost at 50 wins. That's scary. Hands getting a little shaky. This is not just a cheap opportunity for me to quote, lose yourself, I promise. Damage seems okay. Rate of fire is a little low. Charm of the Vampire and Box of Spiders. 2H, F1, RJ, 3D. That's good. We're getting into the 21st century here. 3 dimensions. Got to admit, 3 HP, decent damage, and the goat head right off the bat has me feeling pretty good about this. Let's not take that pill right away, because if it's a bad trip, we might find ourselves in a bad sitch. Doesn't really work. You get the idea, though. Mostly, oh, we have flat penny as well, which I just noticed. Unfortunately, that paid for itself with a troll bomb there. Bad trip would leave us at 1 HP. Basically, I don't want to lose this run tonight. This is a very winnable opportunity for us, and 50 would be an incredible milestone that I have not reached in like 4 months. So I definitely want to stick with it, and it takes like a freaking month to get back to this point. So I gotta, you know, definitely make sure that I'm giving it my all here. And we should really make sure that we're shooting all the poop, because oh, we can't get anything from that. I don't know why I was trying to put a bomb down there. We should shoot all the poop and all the fires, because a single penny could give us exactly the momentum we need to open, you know, a tinted rock, which could give us another bomb, which could open up the other tinted rock. You know, there's a lot of value there. We got balls of steel from our pill. That's an incredibly good haul, obviously. Just took damage against Pin. Not very proud of this. I actually... Wow, that was terrible damage again. This is like the one time in my Isaac life where I'm like first floor pageant boy, man. With flat penny, this could give us some potential benefits. At the very least, compensate for the fact that I'm an idiot. And continue to take damage against Pin for reasons unbeknownst. You know what it is? It's the standard Northern Lion orbital gambit, where I'm like, gotta use the big fan to deal as much damage as possible. It doesn't even do that much damage, man. You're getting too far up your own butt for this stuff. We're only 2 minutes into the run. There's no need to rush like this. Okay, let's chill out a little bit. The screw is actually really good, because our DPS was really only kind of held back at this point by the fact that we didn't really have much of a tier stat. Come on. Come on. There's no way the only penny on this floor is gonna pay out with a troll bomb. It's just not, it's not in the cards. That was, again, just god-awful damage. Are you really gonna force me into this situation over and over and over? Just troll bombs non-stop, and I can't even get to that one. Alright, here's how we do this then. No, it's not gonna happen. I was like, I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna push that bomb, and it's gonna find the secret room, there's gonna be 9 cents on it, and we're gonna be good to go. Nope, that is not gonna happen. We are gonna leave instead. Now that I think about it, it's not good practice to have gotten rid of those spirit hearts, to have taken the damage to lose them, to put it more frankly, but it doesn't matter that much. It doesn't matter as much as normally it would, because of the fact that we have goat head, so we don't need it for a deal with the devil. All we really need to do is guarantee our survival, and then we're sitting fairly pretty here. There we go. This should be the start of our bomb equilibrium. We get 1. Now if we could just get Lucky Rock, Mom's Purse or something. Okay, I've got to like reacquaint myself or remind myself that we're actually doing very well right now. Oh, that's good too. Like, our damage right now is quite good for where we're at in the game. Lost contact is fine, but I need to just slow my roll a little bit. Might as well take this, I guess. We should also do our due diligence here, but yeah, just relax a little bit, and we should find ourselves in a pretty, you know, likely half-decent situation here, especially with our deals with the devil pretty much coming non-stop after this. So just relax for now. Fight the boss. Try not to take too much damage. You want to keep the spirit heart just in case there's a chance that you want all of the items on a deal with the devil. You might get, you know, 3. And we can maybe do some good stuff there. Apart from that, you know, now that we have 1.5, we can definitely survive. But mostly you just want to play it slow and not take 1 full heart against... Okay, you know what? I hate to do this. I hate to police myself like this. I am being detained. I'm detaining myself. No more orbital damage. No more intentional orbital damage, let's put it that way. You know, there are times when orbital damage is a good thing, obviously. It can really help out, but I have proven to myself that I can't be trusted with it. I've lost like 3, maybe even 4 spirit hearts For no reason. Like, there's been no reason for me to lose these. Except for the fact that I'm being a little bit lazy with my big fan action here. So, you know what? No more intentional orbital damage after that one right there. Which, again, you know, reinforces it. Caused me to take damage. Alright. I know, deep in your heart, I still love you. Man, this is not my finest moment here. Okay, definitely do not go and aggro the shit out of Little Haunt. Because if he hits you, that's regular Haunt. But if he hits you, you will take 1 hit of damage, and I will show you where the treasure is hidden. Come on, brain. Activate. Activate those dodging mechanisms. Stop taking, you know, 4 hits on the Haunt. This is just embarrassing. Experimental treatment is not very good. Krampus has not really carried me in the way that I expect, but actually a lump of coal pickup would be totally fine. And you know what? It's hard to argue that I deserve more than that, given that I've taken some just absolutely terrible damage. But we do have Charm of the Vampire, so I'm thinking, you know, just play smart. Don't let yourself manufacture drama. Just, you know, win the game. TNT knows drama. Northern Lion doesn't know drama. Box of Spiders versus Krampus's head. I think we'll take Krampus's head. Box of Spiders is okay. It's not that good. I'm not going to take experimental treatment. It scares me. I don't like things that scare me unless it's the first, you know, Beetlejuice film from 1988 starring Michael Keaton, Alec Baldwin, and Gina Davis. I think it was Gina. Winona Ryder also, of course, in that one. But this isn't on cinema at the cinema, so I'll avoid talking your ear off. Now this room's gonna be a real test for me. You can already see my old habits dying hard here. Another great Christmas film. I can't fall into the trap of trying to deal orbital damage. It's a stupid idea. But I will use a bomb to blow these up. That's not Balls of Steel, which is incredibly disappointing to me, but at the same time, it could be great. I am an idiot, and I really thought that this would kill everything, and also I thought it would kill everything before we even had a chance to get hit. This is dangerous! Oh my god. If we lose it on this would just be embarrassing, because we've had every opportunity to succeed here. It's not like I can be like, well, we had a shit start as Eden. No, we've had a totally fine start, and we have the goat head. Stompy is actually kind of dangerous for us here, because I could step on some bomb rocks or some mushrooms or something like that and cause some serious problems. But we do have a, oh my lord. We do have a shop. This is one of the few exceptions, I think, to the orbital rule. As long as I can bait them like this and then just walk into them. This is actually safer, I think, because it kills them faster, but that might just be wishful thinking. I thought maybe one of these was going to be our Balls of Steel pill. I do want to take these pills, but we can't really afford to do so yet. This is also very tricky. Deceptively so. Because I can't put myself close enough to walk on the mushrooms. At least not yet. I mean, I'm talking this up as if this has an incredible sense of, like, danger associated with it. It really shouldn't. If I could just get back to 3 HP, I'd be okay, I think. But I gotta get there first. We might as well try this. I should have done it in the other direction, but this is okay. I was about to actually lose my mind there. When it paid out with the troll bomb, I was like, oh, so I'm just gonna die. Or at least, like, be in a pretty shitty position because of that troll bomb, huh? Alright, well, life goes on, I suppose. But no, we're still in this here. I can't believe, like, now I'm not even nervous. Maybe I should be, but I'm not really. I'm beating myself up about it, right? Because I'm like, this should have been so much easier. I should not be under the gun at all. I should have spirit hearts coming out of my ass. I know this girl. She's been married so many times. She's got rice marks all over her face. That's just basically now stealing jokes wholesale from Tom Waits' 1977 album Nighthawks at the Diner. But let's just keep ourselves you know, in a good position here. I'd like to do one more room so we have a Krampus's head charge, but I'm not going to. I would love it if, like, we should be fine. Let's just get that out of the way. But I would really love it if perhaps this this pill here were Lemon Party. But I can't take it because, like, imagine if it's not Lemon Party. What's the opposite of Lemon Party? For our purposes, Paralysis. Paralysis would be terrible. Now, we do have a deal with the devil coming here. Or a deal with the angel. I should mention we don't have any precedent, so could go either way. Please don't charge immediately. Okay, we're good, we're good. And old bandage is good, at least decent. 3 red chests, still no deal with the devil precedent, but a spirit heart. Our pill was bad gas. Our next pill is Are You a Wizard? Our next pill, I found pills. There's like 3 completely useless pills. But this is okay. I have to admit, I feel like we played. Oh, that was not smart. But I feel like I've played a lot stronger on this floor towards the end. I really would like to get those options here, and this will give us a lot of bombs as well. But yeah, I really full health. Man, that would have saved me a lot of heartache here. But I think we played better on this floor. I think there's something we can build on there, and my confidence is coming back a little bit. I don't feel like I'm, you know, a piece of garbage, so this is good. We got full health, we got there's options. I'm happy with old bandage either way, but sure, we might have had another option. I'd really like a deal with the devil that actually gave me the chance to trade my HP. But I suppose that's a little bit of a pipe dream for us right now. But we're at least at full HP with a little extra protection working our way back here. I'm gonna go to the curse room right away. I don't really, again, the spirit heart is a symptom, not a cause. Like, Guppy's tail is a good pickup, but we're not going to not get a deal with the devil and or angel as a result of this, so we don't need to worry about that. I'm just happy to have had a little bit more raw HP. So we have bad gas. Bad gas is a pretty poor pill, all things considered. Poison doesn't do that much damage. I am going to, here's my thinking. We have lifesteal, so let's at least crack some mushrooms open. Like, I don't mind maintaining a half-heart deficit here, in the interest of having a chance to pick up better pills and maybe mini mush or magic mush. Obviously, you know, those aren't created equal, and I've completely gone back on my promise to not do orbital damage. But maybe this is our new system here. G-Funk, step to this, I dare ya. Fuck on a whole new level. The rhythm is the bass and the bass is the treble. This is our secret room, almost without a doubt. Just a very, very common template for it, and that's a lot of money. Let's see if we can get... well, man, I probably never would have looked there, looking at the actual way that this floor looks. Like, it doesn't seem like there's going to be a room adjacent... Oh, there is a room adjacent to it. I guess the secret room doesn't give you vision of that like a normal room would. But, yeah, if there was a red chest in that room, we probably would have gone for it and tried to fight the bosses. Killed one right out of the gate with Krampus's head. I don't think this room is worth using Krampus's head on. And that's what we're hoping for, was getting some lifesteal so that I could crush some mushrooms here. Taking a little extra damage on top of what I'd like, but that's okay. We will open this. Worth it. Figured we'd go for broke there. We got balls of steel out of it, so that was well worth it in my opinion. Then we got health up and luck up. Okay, I like this. I'm gonna do this too. Ooh, we got another health up and another balls of steel. This was a great room. Why don't we do these ones too? Alright, our luck has run out a little bit. We also got puberty, which is basically meaningless. I found pills, which again, basically meaningless. Okay. Still, that was really good. This is a Krampus's head worthy room. And I don't want Liberty Cap, because I'm very happy with the amount of bombs we're getting here. Battery is okay here. I think that it's good. I think that it's good. Let's just leave it at that. Full health. Might as well take it. I think that it's worth taking because 2 Krampus's head against some enemies is going to be a difference maker. And also, a lot of the time, I will not use my spacebar item until the boss fight, even if it would be a good idea to use it more often than that. So, This way we at least get something for those charges I'm not using. Puberty again. I like our pill rotation, you know, we got a health up, we got luck up, we got balls of steel. So I don't mind cracking some mushrooms here. We have a lot of HP to draw from. It is a risk, because, you know, I have not forgotten how close I really, for a while there, I thought we were going to get through that. I haven't forgotten how close we were to death, merely, you know, a floor ago. But I think, you know, part of the skill of Isaac, or part of what gives you the best chance possible of success is, you know, leveraging your existing advantages in a good way to guarantee future advantages as well. Or at least give yourself the best chance of future advantages. We should stomp a little bit more, probably. Maybe get a crawl space. And we did get Guppy's tail, so we expect these golden chests. Keys, starting to be in slightly short supply. But that's where a very clutch bombs or key pill in our rotation could help us out a lot, especially with the frequency at which we're getting pills right now. Yeah, Midas Touch. Midas Touch is potentially great, and I'll take this over, like, a Blood of the Martyr right now. Blood of the Martyr obviously gives us, like, a tangible benefit, but I like the opportunity for Midas Touch to really shine here. And that was not intended to be, like, a bit of wordplay or anything like that. But for real, like, Midas Touch, probably on 80-90% of runs, not going to have too much appreciable impact. But on the 10% or 15-20% of runs where it actually does, it's going to shine for us here. It's going to be a defining element, as opposed to just a contributor. Okay, I really hate that I'm still doing the whole orbital thing here. Wow, that was just incredibly bad damage. Is this guy going to come out with the spider every time he dies? He freaking is. Oh my god, that means I gotta get in there. You know what? Hurt me more. See if I care. We should get some bombs out of this. We got a lot of money out of it. I don't really care about Piggy Bank. I don't think it synergizes that well with Midas Touch. I get how it can, but if we're going to be, you know, killing enemies on the regular with Midas Touch anyway, we're not going to need the extra bonus the Piggy Bank is going to give us. I think the Piggy Bank only gives us the money when we take damage anyway, and, you know, if we get a unicorn stump or something like that, we're not going to take damage, obviously. We're going to try not to, at least. Kind of cut a wide swath here for us to dodge through. Do want to keep that lane there. Makes my life a little easier. So we'll knock them both down to the ooze state. And now we should be done. And the orbital blocked that damage, which I appreciate. Okay. Dark one. Gotta hit him right off the bat, and that'll kill him, actually. I kind of thought he would live a little longer, but we'll take the Tears upgrade over extra HP. And at this point, we might as well fight the angel statue. I don't really want to, but I will. We have a lot of bombs. And again, this is kind of like, it's my promise. When we're doing runs that can sometimes turn into angel runs, it's like, well, we might as well throw in a little added wrinkle to make it more fun, right? Let's give ourselves the chance of a Mega Satan fight. So I'm going to use, like, all of the bombs available to me to do this because our damage is still pretty poor. And I don't feel bad about it. This will give us a little bit of an added weight for getting angel runes in the future, I think, as well. So, I mean, it kind of screws us up from a damage perspective because I'd really like to be doing more damage than this, but whatever. It's kind of fun as well. So, say goodbye to Boss Rush. Give my regards to Boss Rush. I don't know if I've ever seen a musical in my life, but for some reason that song is stuck in my head. We're not going to pick up Black Bean. That is indeed our secret room, as predicted. Didn't get anything out of the skulls there, though. They might have been blue fires, I can't remember. It doesn't matter, they were just rocks to me. It's the most hurtful thing you could ever say about a special rock. That was poor damage. Okay. But again, losing the Spirit Heart doesn't matter that much. Neither does losing this Eternal Heart. I'd rather just have the ability to fly as soon as possible. Which, by the way, is great. I'm very thankful that we got it. And I know there's going to be people like, oh, you should use Krampus's head here because, you know, every room you don't use it is a wasted charge. Right, but, you know, there's still an opportunity cost with using it right now. You know, if I give you $1 million and I say, if you don't spend it today, I'm going to take away 500,000. But the only thing for sale today is a piece of gum for $1 million, and tomorrow there's going to be a $500,000 house or something. You're better off waiting. That's a weird analogy, but basically right now I'm like, why would I use Krampus's head? It gives us the maximum economic benefit, but it doesn't give us any actual strategic benefit. See, this room gives us a little bit of a strategic benefit because there's a battery charge on it, so I like that a lot more. This one, I could conceivably take damage on, so I don't mind popping that. This one maybe is a little overkill, but I got addicted to the power of Krampus's head and decided to roll with it. And we're still cracking open skulls. I don't really want teleport cards, but you know, a chaos card or something like that, a Perthrow rune, these would be valuable. Gotta save at least one key. Now this might be where I have to go back on my promise again of not doing orbital damage, because Mask of Infamy can be a little tricky without that extra orbital push. In my defense, or not in my defense, in your defense as a YouTube viewer, I really should have saved one Krampus's head charge, and then this fight would probably be over already. I'll definitely be over already, but we still are not too far out of this here. If I could just, you know, get you to do that. Okay, fantastic. Nice, cool. And maybe one more. That was not so bad. We'll take the cardboard box. We don't need any of the, like, we don't need a range upgrade. Let's just be real. Bad gas is also pretty useless, though. We got not very much out of that. We get another HP upgrade and a fight against, oh, that was just incredibly stupid of me. Where's the angel? It's been frozen by Midas Touch. Right. This is an extremely poor turn of events here. Our angel rooms, our item rooms, with a few noteworthy exceptions, are just colluding to fuck us. When you have if you go through the trouble of getting the key piece complete, it should give you, like, unlimited keys. That's just just a little added benefit, you know, to incentivize the angel rooms a little bit. It's not even that much. It's not like it's costing you anything, Ed and Tyrone. Show us the birth certificate. Alright, well, I've made a mistake there. Thank you for being a bony, but no thanks. I'm not too good with the trash talk right now. I'm still invested in trying to figure out how we get any damage at all on this run. I mean, HP, as you might expect, not really proven to be too much of a problem right now, based on the fact that we got 4 Eternal Hearts on this floor alone. We'll continue moving on and hoping for a decent item room here. Oh, right, they have neutral flies. Well, now I don't need to worry about our HP as much now. I think if there's any time to be okay with doing orbital damage, this is probably the time. We have very little actual damage. Let's take High Priestess for now. We have very little actual damage. That was the wrong choice. And quite a lot of HP, so it's like, why wouldn't we take advantage of every available opportunity at our disposal right now? And if, you know, we take a little extra damage, it doesn't matter that much because we have lifesteal. The Pact! This is a start. The Curse Room has been very generous again. Now I can stop complaining about my damage so much, although it's still not an incredible improvement. It is very, very nice. You know, this is an A- item for sure. We're getting up there. I got them. How do you like them apples? I got her number. Sorry. Sometimes I can't resist channeling Michael A. L. Fox / Matt Damon. Ooh, a Yara rune. Exactly what we asked for earlier. And that's that. I guess we'll just hold that. We don't really care about explosive diarrhea. Unicorn Horn is... You know what? I think we go with it. My reasoning being... Because of Midas Touch, it's gonna give us so much damage potential. Where are the freaking hands? I guess they don't take contact damage anyway, so I shouldn't sweat it too much. But, it should give us a lot of killing power. I'm gonna start donating a little money because we're on the second to last floor here. But again, even our shops are kind of not really coming through in the clutch for us. I guess what I'm getting at is I think the Unicorn Horn has a little bit more utility on many rooms. I'm gonna take us down to 10 cents. Like, I'm gonna be less wary about using this on some rooms now. I know we have an Algiz rune there. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I'm just gonna leave it, I think. That coffee is the perfect drinking temperature. As House of Representatives Whip, Senator Frank Underwood, that coffee is perfect. What's your secret, Frankie? I just care about my ribs, Frank. You could just, you know, maybe take some damage from the front here. That would be awesome. Nothing? Okay. I can't hide out over the rocks too much because I just crushed them. If you could please just hide yourself in the corner. See, I can't step on a chasm and fill it with stone. I don't know why it's like a Vertical Horizon lyric or something. You can't step on a chasm and fill it with stone. I think we'll just go. I mean, we're at... that was incredibly poor. We're at 24 minutes here. I'll leave the bomb as a sacrifice to the Elder Gods. I think that we're fine. I wish that we could kill things a little faster. You know what? We're fine on bombs. Let's try Rustic Key on for size. Mysterious Paper. No, we will not. As Senatorial Whip, Frank Underwood. I will not take Mysterious Paper. Is that a Yara rune? I've got to get one of those for my car. My Frank Underwood's not really holding it down right now, I'll admit. I don't know if this is the way that we should be handling this. But we certainly can get a lot of money out of it. We have old bandage as well. Yeah, that was sloppy, but at the same time, it didn't matter because we also like completely came out of it. You know what? We will stick with IV bag for now. We'll take ourselves a little lower. Mostly, I want enough money to play this Judgment. And we'll probably just blow this guy up. But I want enough money to play this Judgment and be fine. Maybe get some HP out of it. The more money we can have when we leave this room, the better. Because we do have, you know, Midas Touch. So we'll do more damage to enemies. We won't have to take as long to ramp up the cycle here. But at the same time, this arcade is going to cost us a little bit of money. But it should give us the opportunity to never have to worry about money again after this. For a number of different reasons. One of them being we're on the depths too, obviously. There we go. So we got HP. I'm gonna, because we have lifesteal, passive lifesteal in the form of Charm of the Vampire, I'm gonna take ourselves down to maybe like 3.5 red hearts. Give ourselves a little bit more money, which is gonna allow us again to use Midas Touch a little bit better. Which probably, I'll admit, was not really justified on this room. Really need like a Nun's Habit 9-volt thing going on, AAA battery. Like I need 5 different things in order to start, you know, using Unicorn Horn more reliably. I want to use it like Unicorn Stump, but obviously that's not going to be in the cards for us. Okay, just keep pushing him back. Pushing him back, pushing him back, and that was incredibly poor damage on my part, but hey, that's one way to make money, baby. I don't know why I'm apparently obsessed with being a 1920s film star, which is ridiculous because I'm speaking right now, but you get the idea. My frame of reference might be slightly off, but my heart's in the right place, and my body is telling me, yeah. That's a lot of money, yeah. I mean, we probably are going to be buying some stuff from our shop if we're lucky enough to not run into greed. That was terrible damage. We're not in a bad situation. I mean, that's what kind of is leading. This is like a train wreck plus run right now. Let's put it that way. It's a good run. It's very hard to imagine losing this run, but it's still kind of annoying just because of the lack of damage that we have. So it's one of those runs in which, you know, man, if that first deal with the devil, it actually allowed us to get deal with the devil precedent, things might look very different right now, but they didn't, so let's not waste our time crying over spilled milk, right? At the very least, thank God we picked up so many ridiculous HP upgrades. Like, we got an Eternal Heart, I don't even care. That's like our 9th Eternal Heart on this run. Hurt me more, see if I care. good. We are doing this. It would be nice to get a Spirit Heart to protect it, but that's mostly like... Oh, there we go. I didn't even see that that was a Tinted Rock, which is on me. But I mostly wanted it so I didn't get yelled at, which is... That's not a good motivator. I mean, it can be a good motivator, but it's not a noble motivation, I guess, is where I'm coming from. I'm not actually getting it for me. I'm getting it for other people. I'm making life decisions that will benefit others. And indirectly benefit myself, I guess. Now... We will open this. We continue to get keys. I don't really want Bob's Rotten Head. I don't really want to give that donation machine, and by donation machine I mean fortune teller, but it often ends up feeling like a donation machine, am I right? Okay. More red hearts. I can live with these because I did, you know, cause myself to take some damage intentionally. And I'd do it again, gosh darn it! I could just get you to be here. Thank you, yes. Much appreciated. I need Unicorn Stump. We're not gonna get it, but I need it. Sure, I'll buy this. And then we'll donate as much as we can. And then we'll do one more room and we'll buy another battery, so we have 2 battery charges left. But this is like our last chance for high damage. Well, it's our last chance until the next floor, which is our last chance until the cathedral. Well, not even the cathedral. Probably the chest. There's one, like, objective positive. We can donate a lot of money to our donation machine. It's taken a lot more than I thought it would, and kind of putting us behind the 8 ball when it comes to our, you know, Midas Touch play. In fact, once we get to 800 here, I'm going to tell it to fudge off a little bit. Hey, I still need some of this Midas Touch damage to really kill these bosses quickly. Wow, that was quite presumptuous of you to assume that I wouldn't care about all that money going missing. So now at this point, you know, we've exhausted this floor. Temperance. It's tempting to get some money back. So I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get rid of the Eternal Heart to make this happen. My reasoning being, I desperately... Oh, that was Virgo, not Scorpio. Sweet, so we actually are gonna get HP out of it. It was good! It ended up being an objectively good decision. Alright. Why am I so happy about that? Because I knew people would be like, oh, you lost the Eternal Heart. Very stupid. Turned out to not be that stupid. Piggy bank might pay for itself, but we don't need to worry about that just yet. Why you know, mortgage the future to pay for, or why mortgage the present to pay for the future when we've already got, you know, we're already homeowners. Look, okay, the metaphors in this episode, I don't think they've been hidden as much as I need them to. The whole, you know, piece of gum for $1 million today or a house for $500,000 tomorrow. I'm just trying to paint a picture here of my thought process. I'm not trying to necessarily equate it with the situation that exists in the real world, of course. Don't be ridiculous. Oh, get Big Fan in there. Get Big Fan in there. That's not quite as much damage as I thought it would be. Okay, get Big Fan in there. Get Big Fan in there. This is not the contact damage I was expecting. Okay, give me a deal with the devil or a good deal with the angel. Do it, you pussy, you won't. You won't let me win the game easily right now, guaranteed. You're too scared. There we go. Oh yeah, man, Midas Touch we don't even need to use Unicorn Horn for. Well, we have a deal with the angel and Sacred Heart, all is forgiven. I'm not fighting an angel statue, what's the point? Now we have damage. I think, and this is at the risk of alienating some people, I do think Sacred Heart is a little overrated because it's one of like 2 good offensive items on the deal with the angel. I do think it gets a little bit more credit than it deserves sometimes. That being said, I'm extremely happy to have high damage homing shots. And I'm finding it hard to justify the saying that they're overrated, considering that they've pretty much saved our run and our ability to deal a lot of damage to enemies. So, I'm very thankful for that. Please resist the temptation to be like, see, angel rooms are good, because this really only happens, you know, 1 out of like 70 angel rooms or something. We seem to average like maybe once a month or less for Sacred Heart. And I'm always taking those angel opportunities. Sounds like another song lyric. He's always taking those angel opportunities. This isn't a ripoff of Good Vibrations. High angel opportunities, angel. I can't keep going on that. I wish I could, you know. I wish I had the voice of a Brian Wilson, but I don't. That is not much of value, but we can walk into an enemy and kill them if we want to. Oh, man. You know what? I was totally wrong. Sacred Heart. Although, if it's overrated, it's because I overrate it because it doesn't show up that much. It's not Sacred Heart's fault. Sacred Heart is doing a bang-up job right here, and I would love to see it more in the future. Maybe don't make it so hard for us to find it, though. Double key room. Don't make me do it. Don't give me a glimpse of it for one floor. Don't make me to have... 'tis better to have loved and lost than never loved at all. Yeah, we'll probably do that. Even though I might be late for the NLSS as a result of this run, seemingly looking like it's gonna take, you know, 55 minutes. Sure, I'll do it. But I'm not gonna do it until we already fight the boss. Gives me a chance to drink some more coffee anyway. So I'm gonna skip the way that I think the boss actually is in order to... Oh, we might as well just walk into these guys. Thank you, Midas Touch, and then we get full health anyway, but, I was really hoping that might be a guppy dream. I'm skipping it because there's one room I would have to do, or I would have to loop around a little bit. So my laziness is actually creating more work for myself, but hey, it also worked out for us. Daddy Longlegs, I will just walk into you, and that was fun. I will take Jesus Juice, because we can't use the HP cap from Squeezy. I'll take Holy Grail, which I believe does nothing for us. And I'll take Infamy. And Infamy is actually pretty good. And that's 99 cents as well. Alright, let's work our way back down to that 5 room, and I'll do that. Now it's unlosable. We will be getting to 49 wins. 49 wins is impressive. As much as I beat myself up over my play, you don't get the 49 wins on luck alone. Which is pretty much a, it's a very cocky way of saying that I'm happy with my skills on this run. But I don't mean it like that. I do think that on average, we've probably had a disproportionate number of really almost unlosable Eden starts. But, you know, I don't control whether or not we get unlosable Eden starts. All I control is whether or not we actually lose on them. So, I'm happy that we've at least gone 50 without totally cocking it up. Another Eternal Heart, fantastic. And I mean that sincerely, you know, it's sometimes easier said than done. If I only fuck up a one run 2% of the time, you would expect that a lot of the time we wouldn't have a streak that makes it to 50. So, you know, it's like your odds of getting... Oh, that's pretty good. Your odds of getting a full art foil expedition in the Battle for Zendikar expansion for Magic the Gathering is like 1 in 200. But if you open a case of 200 packs, your odds are not 1 in 1. It's more like 70%, honestly. If they're uniformly distributed, at least, of course. I put on that voice to protect myself, but those were words that I wanted to have come out of my mouth regardless. Carried by Abel is the Cobalt Streak Dream. Let's just keep moving here. I mean, I'm at the point where I'm like, why am I even using Unicorn Stump? Let's just run into enemies and murder them instantly. You know what would be awesome for us is the Wafer. I mean, of course, Unicorn Stump would be great. I don't know why I said the Wafer as if I was Christian Slater. But, the Wafer would be fantastic. Guppy, of course, yes, as always. Just double our 99 cents. What a ripoff. But, yeah, the Wafer would be great for us. The ability to hit enemies, like basically kill an entire room for a half red heart is a pretty sweet deal. And with lifesteal, we'd expect to, you know, get the rebate on that HP pretty quickly. Like we sort of did right there. Although I took some more damage towards the end of that. Shielded Tears kind of putting me a little bit behind the 8-ball here. There we go. Ah, this was fast. I appreciate that. The Bloat is not going to stand a chance. We get one last deal. It's another deal with the Angel. I'll take the Tears Up shot speed down over the shot speed up. And we'll get a full Eternal Heart. I can't even pick up the other one, which seems ridiculous to me, but I guess I understand why. And we'll head down to the next floor again. Womb 2. Womb 2. A womb 2. It's the floor comes after womb 1, womb 2. A woohoo. Not to be confused with worms, though, it's womb 2. I wish I knew more about the reproductive tract. I could write a song there. I can already feel it. Danger, watch behind you. And it's the ovaries, and there's also fallopian tubes. See, like there's something there. The spark is there, but there's nothing to kindle the fire with. There's no fuel. Womb 2. It's gonna be stuck in my head all fucking day now. I inflict these earworms, which is maybe being a little bit, you know, overly self-inflated about it, but I inflict these earworms on you guys. But then I also suffer as well. It's a Pyrrhic victory in its truest form. Like, you guys remember this jam from earlier this spring? I'm so thirsty. You already know. 64 ounces daily of life-giving H2O. Like that, sometimes there will be like weeks where that's the only thing that plays in my head, which, if I may offer as an excuse for the inanity that comes out of my mouth, I think that, you know, provides an adequate one for it. And now that I did it again, but it's gonna be stuck in my head forever. Like literally, it's just playing through. Okay, we gotta move past it. You know what? Let's just crush Mom's heart the old-fashioned way. How I didn't take damage there? Wait, you don't take contact damage from Mom's heart? Don't be like, oh, how did Northern Lion not know that? It's not like this is an obvious synergy right here. Like, this is not something that happens all the time. We don't need spirit hearts, obviously. So that, I guess, makes it a little easier to kill Mom's heart that way. Most of the time, you'd be worried about taking a shot, but we don't need to worry about that because the Midas Touch also freezes the enemy. So that actually is very, very easy. So now we know if we have Midas... Oh, that's so good. Now we know if we have Midas Touch, the Mom's heart fight is not a problem at all. Just walk in there and, you know, make sure you kill the turrets, but apart from that, it should just be automatic. So, Cricket's Head, great pickup. Really, really great pickup. Now we only need 1 key. Well, no, we need 5 keys, I guess, to feel good about where we're going here. So, if we could start maybe picking up some of those as soon as possible, that would be sweet. I don't think we're going to lose. I mean, I think there's, like, basically no chance we lose. Hey, Ruka. What's up, buddy? Give me a meow so that people, you know, don't thank you. Don't think I'm just talking to myself. It's always... You know, when you get into the zany commentary mode, which tends to happen around, you know, the 43-minute mark, like we're on right now, it's tempting to think maybe Northern Lion's lost his marbles. No, it's still here, more or less at least. I wish you would stop licking my knee. There's no way for me to verify that for the people watching at home, but just take my word for it. Where is my key? Way out in the water. See it swimming. No. Oh, well. I didn't mean to use that. I meant to hit the tab key, but that's fine as well. Q and tab are right next to one another on my keyboard, and I'm assuming many keyboards. It's a mistake I think that, you know, we've all made once or twice in our lives before. And we, you know, the growing up is human. But moving on is supernatural. I don't know. I was trying to write a tagline for a movie that doesn't exist. We will check this because I'd like to become Guppy. We're not going to become Guppy. Are you a wizard? Bad gas. This is just, this is just subpar. I wish I could do something with these spirit hearts. By the way, do we have small rock yet? I think we don't, which is amazing to me, considering how many tinted rocks we've crushed. I mean, we might have missed a handful, but we've also, like, we've done more than our fair share, I think. I don't know, there's Michael Caine there. We've done more than our fair share. It's not as Michael Caine as I thought, now I think about it. Alright, I'm content with that damage there. We have to get a little closer because our shot speed is low enough that it's hard for us to get shots in unless we're in very close physical proximity, but our shots actually deal a ton of damage when they land. So, are we going to fight Mega Satan? Yes. Are we going to fight Mega Satan right away? Almost certainly, yes. I would be surprised not to. We'll open 5 chests, which is pretty good. We have a unicorn horn, which I'll maybe pop on the mini-boss wave, is my guess. Not 100% sure yet, but that seems like a reasonable guess to me. So we'll pop Yera quickly. Decent. Not that good, but maybe with Unicorn Horn and Midas Touch. Decent. Not very good. Not very good at all. So there's our items right there. Basically, Ares, Cancer, Rubber Cement. Let's do it. Don't lose on this Mega Satan fight. It really... I don't want to say it should be impossible to lose on this fight, but it should be difficult to lose on this fight. We are dealing a lot of damage now. We have some lifesteal. You know, we've got ways out. I hate that, but I guess we do have shielded tiers, so... As long as our rate of fire is high enough, he's not going to be able to get too much momentum on that. I will say it's taken me a little bit longer than expected to get through that first Mega Satan wave. We should be able to get through a Super Envy super quick. That's not even Super Envy, it's just regular Envy, but should be able to take him out very easily. And now we've gone from 2 mini-bosses to Famine and Pestilence, followed by War and Death. I don't know if we got weird... I don't want to say spawn glitches, but we triggered the spawns weirdly. Maybe. I don't know. We only took 1 hit there, which as far as I'm concerned is pretty okay. Just keep doing damage. That was really good. This would normally be the wave where I'd consider popping it, but I don't want to pop it just yet. Got a lot of HP actually on lifesteal there. In fact, I don't think I want to even pop it. Now that I look at it, like these 4 enemies, they're not going to be that tough to take out. Yeah. Sacred Heart really doing work here. I can't. This guy's like 1 hit away. There we go. Yeah, I think maybe we'll save our Unicorn Horn for the second phase of Mega Satan then. But it's all academic at this point. We're gonna win, which is really reassuring. This will be win 49. There were some times where it looked like it'd be a little tricky. I don't know if I played particularly well here, or if they just. I mean, I know I didn't play particularly well. Let's put it that way. The game also just gave me enough HP that, you know, it was not difficult to not lose this run. Let's put it that way. Yeah, there we go. The next phase, and then we'll just Unicorn Stump right away. Unicorn Horn, I should say. Unicorn Stump would have been awesome, but we'll Unicorn Horn pretty much right away. Maybe we'll wait until he shoots, and then we'll get in there, just so we can skip 1 full wave of his combat. It doesn't seem to be doing as much damage as I'd like, I'll admit. Good thing I wasn't relying on that to have a chance to win the run. We can see the fissures forming here. I want to look away from the screen if it's making your brain feel a little funky right here. He's going to die right now, I think. And we're good. Okay, that's win 49. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.